We're gonna get into a little bit of this daily bread. Um, Peace to everybody that's checking this out. Hope this finds you well. If not, if you're not doing that good, man, go to Christ. Like for real. You have to call on Jesus sometime. Like for real. Like sometimes we the Lord put us in situations where we are being afflicted just so you'll call on him. So if you're not doing well, man, call on Jesus for your strength. And I guarantee you, he gonna come through. And maybe he's showing you yourself. So consider. But if you are doing well, consider too. Somebody once said you either walking into a storm, we in the middle of a storm, or we just got out of one. So, if you doing good and the storm ain't hit you, you just got out your storm, that's cool. But stay prepared. Stay diligent and stay prepared. You hope for the best, but be ready for the worst always. Anyway, here go our proverb. Proverb 20:10. Daily bread, spirit for the spirit. Let's go. It's Proverbs chapter 20, verse 1 through 10. Wine is a mocker, strong drink is raging, and whosoever is deceived thereby is not wise. The fear of a king is as a roaring of a lion. Whoso provoketh him to anger sinneth against his own soul. It is an honor for a man to cease from strife, but every fool will be meddling. The sluggard will not plow by reason of the cold, therefore shall he beg and harvest and have nothing. Counsel in the heart of man is like deep water, but a man of understanding will draw it out. Most men will proclaim every man his own goodness, but a faithful man who can find? The just man walketh in his integrity, his children are blessed after him. A king that sitteth in the throne of judgment scattereth away all evil with his eyes. Who can say, I have made my heart clean and I am pure for sin? Divers weights and divers measures, both of them alike are an abomination to the Lord. So, and looking at this proverb, wine is a mocker, strong drink is raging, and whoso is deceived thereby is not wise. So 20:1, you get to drinking, man, and now you somebody you ain't. Whoso deceived thereby is not wise. So like, wine is a mocker. He's telling you like it's gonna have you tripping. Strong drink is raging. You gonna be on strong drink. You gonna be somebody you ain't. That's why I had to learn, hey, you only need to do this at certain times, and even then you keep it in moderation. The fear of a king is as a roaring lion. Whoso provoketh him to anger sinneth against his own soul. So when it's saying you sinned against your own soul, it's like you doing your own soul harm if you're gonna come up against the king. It is an honor for a man to see some strife. So to walk away is honor. But every fool gonna be meddled like the foolish gonna keep going toward that strife, and you're gonna see you're gonna see the reward or the benefit or the lack thereof of that. Meaning like you're gonna go mess with strife, it's gonna bite you. And there's other proverbs that tell you that. Peace to you, Miss Susie. I'm assuming it's Miss. Hope you getting something from our daily bread. Our Proverbs chapter 20, verse 1 through 10. And these are just proverbs here, and each one kind of stands on its own. Verse 4, the sluggard will not plow by reason of cold. Like the lazy gonna always have some reason why they can't do something. Therefore shall he beg and harvest. So when everybody else got, he gonna be the one who ain't got nothing. And he gonna be always needing something and have nothing. So that you can look at verse 4 and determine if you lazy or not. The counsel in the heart of man is like deep water, but a man of understanding will draw it out. So when somebody got counsel, good counsel, it's deep within them, meaning like it's deep within their mind. They've experienced a lot of things to have this counsel, whatever, it's deep. But they said, and somebody of understanding, you're going to know who to go to and get it from them. You're going to draw it out from them. Most men will proclaim every man his own goodness, but a faithful man who can find. Like everybody think they that one. The just man walketh in his integrity. That's how you know he just. He walking in his integrity. And his children gonna show that too, though. Most of the time. Most of the time. A just man walketh in his integrity. His children are blessed after him. A king that sitteth in the throne of judgment. So a good king that sitteth like in judgment, like that's making the right cause, then he scatter away all evil with his eyes, meaning the evil don't even want to see him. They don't even want to make contact because they already know that he about to scatter them. He about to deal with that. You know what I'm saying? He sit on that throne. He make the right decisions. Who can say I have made my heart clean? I am pure from sin. Who? Question. Can you? Divers weights and divers measures. Both of them are be fair, man. And when you're not being fair, you're an abomination to the Lord. Like, be equal. That's what judgment is. So that's our Proverbs for today. Hope you got something out of it. It shows you, Proverbs gonna show you right from wrong too, foolish from wise too. Peace to y'all in Jesus' name. Thanks for tuning in.